The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yo, do you ever think about those old McDonald's PlayPlaces? Like, dude, I actually miss going to those places. The giant tubes, the ball pits, the slides. That place was the shit.
I agree, Joseph. That place truly was the shit. So the McDonald's PlayPlace was an environment that provided individuals an opportunity to explore dominance hierarchies, establish social bonds, and even test their own physical limits, all within an obstacle course setting. Like, that shit was fucking rad, Joseph.
Yeah, it really was. It was basically like a gladiator pit for kids. It was like the UFC up in that bitch. And like there was always some fuckhead kid who would keep throwing balls at your head. Like it was complete mayhem in there.
And yet within all that chaos, there was actually an internal order that was present. You see, there was always a dominance hierarchy that would inherently form within the play place. Typically, it was the bigger, more strategic kids who took control of the upper platforms, while the younger ones were forced to navigate the lower tunnels below. And of course, you had the anarchists, the ones who threw the plastic balls out of the pit, disrupting the natural order.
Wow, that's actually so true. Yeah, I remember that. And there was always that one kid who ruled the tube system. He knew every exit, every choke point. Like he was some kind of apex predator just chasing you through the tubes. Like you had to use evasive maneuvers and strategically plan your escape so you can get to the ball pit.
Precisely, Joseph. And it's as if that older kid was pursuing you on purpose. You know, like it was as if he wanted to test your abilities. Now, the ball pit was a fundamental training ground for risk assessment. Like, if you dived in recklessly, you could accidentally hit the hard floor and absolutely wreck your bum. Or worse, land on a lost Happy Meal toy and have it go right up your sphincter.
Yeah, fuck. I've definitely broken my ass at least once in the ball pit. But yeah, at least you could sometimes find some Happy Meal toys in there every once in a while. Like that shit was hella exciting when that happened.
Oh, I know the feeling. Like one time, I actually found a Matoro in the ball pit, which was absolutely joyous, since that was one of the last McDonald's Bionicles I was missing from my collection. God, what a find that was. That shit was so hype.
Dude, that's sick. Man, this place was heaven, though. Like, it was pretty much perfect. The only thing that was gross about the play place was that it kind of smelled like a combination of feet and McNuggets.
Yeah, that shit could be kind of nasty at times. The standards of hygiene in the play place was always highly questionable.
For real, though. Like, one time when I was 27, I was crawling through the tube, and some little baby man was crying because he had an accident and pooped this tiny little pooplet in one of the tubes. And this completely blocked my path, which happened to be the only exit out of there. Like, fuck. It absolutely smelled like baby shit in there. And I remember being stuck in there forever.
Yo, man, that's fucking nasty. And, you know, it was shit like that that probably led the play place to its decline. Nowadays, most of these play places have unfortunately been removed. And what's shitty is that they've now been replaced with touch screens and these sterile seating areas instead. Like, what the fuck? The original spirit of adventure and establishing dominance in the ball pit has been lost, Joseph. And I find this highly concerning. Like, the effects of this will no doubt have a great impact on the future of society.
Man, I really miss this place. I want to go back to the play place as an adult and chill in there with my homies and, you know, just tear shit up in the ball pit and maybe hit some DMT in there as well. Would you be interested in joining me if I decided to do this?
Yes. Sounds like a Gucci plan. But instead of DMT, can I substitute it for doing some hits of McDonald's sweet and sour sauce?
Nah, bro, you got to do the ritual with me. Get shit-ass extreme with me, bro.
Well, what if I did a hit of McDonald's honey mustard dipping sauce? Is that considered extreme?